Hello and welcome to Ginger Prime. My name's Brian, and if you're a returning subscriber, you are awesome, and honestly, you're the coolest person I know. Congratulations on that. In fact, that's what you get for subscribing, by the way. Really ridiculous comments at the beginning of videos. But just for subscribers, today we're diving into more New World quest design and updates. This has been posted over on the official site. I'll include a link in the description if you don't care to listen to my narrative. Either way, no judgment. Thanks for being here. You can also, if you're new, you can easily skip past these intros and ridiculousness and get right into the information. Just use the chapter markers in the YouTube playhead below. But let's go ahead and dive in. There's a lot to discuss. Now, I have not pre-read this. I usually like to kind of live react to this kind of information, give you guys my thoughts, especially on the news. Typically, I might save more of that towards the end of the video. We'll ultimately wait and see. Thanks for being here on this journey, but let's dive in. Quests are the backbone of New World's narrative experience. Through them, you will explore the world, gain experience, acquire critical items, upgrade your gear, and progress your character. Armed with the feedback that we've been constantly making improvements to our questing system, and we will continue to make changes as we head towards the launch and beyond. We have 4 key pillars that drive our vision for quests. Give players identity and purpose. We want players to understand their role within the cataclysmic event unfolding across the Eternum while learning how to navigate the world's core systems and empowering them to experiment and discover the skills and activities and gear that best fits their playstyle. They want to immerse players in the world of Eternum. The main story quest, MSQ, for Final Fantasy players, we're very familiar with that monogram or acronym, I don't know, guides players through each of the island's regions and offers opportunities to explore the lore of Eternum through uncovering ancient secrets, learning about the enemy's groups that occupy the land, and meeting powerful friends and enemies. And you'll learn not all as it seems on the surface of the world of this new mystical world. Provide constant activities for players. From the moment a new player washes up on the shore through their journey to level 60 and to the endgame content, players should always have an active objective that completes in a series of ongoing story-driven quests as they strive to make their mark in Eternum. They also want to highlight special moments and celebrate progression. Taking players to the distinct areas and points of interest across the land, adding cinematic moments and unique quests anchored in lore and unlocking both important items and the secrets of Eternum are all key to the design of updating the MSQ. So what's changed? Here are some of the changes that we've actually added to improve the questing experience in the March and Alpha update. So, quest variety and new objectives. Many zones had their quest restructured for a narrative flow. Additionally, in the instances that we've replaced generic looting objectives with the new interactable or interchangeable items tailored to specific quests. This should help increase quest variety along with creating unique experiences both within the MSQ and many side quests found throughout Eternum. They've improved the starting experience. The starting experience in early MSQ through the acquisition of the Azov Staff, a crucial weapon in the fight against corruption, has had many tweaks and alterations to improve the progress flow. They've also added in voiceover and improved dialogue, and I'll show you guys that right now. You can hear a sample of it right here.
It's always a treat to see a new face. Whether you are new to Eternum or simply from another settlement, you are welcome to First Light.
It's almost a shame. I think the bears were about to accept me. Maybe.
Well, what do you think of our new camp? Not much to look at yet, but as Plato says, the beginning is the most important part of the work. Though, this fort seems familiar somehow. Have I been here before?
So honestly, not bad. I think whether they voice everything, at its core, this is like a really good, solid experience. Kind of helps you draw more into the characters that you're interacting with, having had a voice rather than everything being pure, fully read. Now, all existing quests have had their dialogue updated to improve NPC characterization and enhance quest directives. We also added English voiceovers for the MSQ and starting breaches to help bring as many character players encounter to life. Localized voiceovers is still in progress, and if you guys have heard any of our interviews with Final Fantasy XIV or any of the interviews given to others, at the core of it, they put a ton of work into Final Fantasy's voiceovers. Become outside of just the languages that are supported. It takes a lot of time. This is a global effort. It'll be interesting to see if Amazon's able to leverage that power and deliver something pretty consistent with that. Ultimately, we'll have to wait and see. Anyway, so they also introduced new characters, regions, and enemies. They've introduced significant narrative quest lines with unique objectives in a new Evanscale Reach and Reekwater regions, where the players still need to complete the late-game story quests to vanquish powerful enemies such as the Siren Queen and the Empress. They've added quests for unique weapons and armor. We've added new quests starting at level 40 that will guide players on a journey to craft and obtain rare armor sets and legendary weapons. Now, looking forward, in future updates, we are going to continue to build out the MSQ by adding narrative-driven cinematic events through level 60. These will introduce new enemies, unique objectives, and continue to improve quest variety, and new stories for players to experience on their quest to learn the secrets of Eternum as we continue to develop and improve, and we'll keep you updated on their socials and this website. And I'll keep you updated here on this channel as well. Lots to cover, lots to talk about. New World's been on my radar for a long time. I really enjoyed my experience with it back in the preview event. Honestly, it was something that I was like, there is something here. Now, that's to say that that does not guarantee that that something there is going to turn into something bigger or something better. So I would always still advise caution. Hype will be the enemy and the drug that we all take at the same time, pretty much as it builds up to it. Obviously, more information, more for me to talk about, but having played the game, being able to play with the controller, being able to play on keyboard and mouse, I think that it does have, at least what I experienced in the preview event, a foundation that is much more solid than anything from Amazon that I've played before. That's to say that I'm excited. I have pre-ordered. I don't advise people to pre-order unless they're perfectly fine with putting in that risk. In terms of like, well, you might not like the game, you might like the game, you can either wait for a review or not. That really choice is up to you. I'm not here to tell you how to spend your money. I'm here to share my excitement. I cannot wait to go hands-on with this game. The beta starts on July 20th, I believe, and the full release is August 31st. Them adding this level, really cannot wait to see what happens next. Yes, Amazon's had some struggles with their games as of late. Cannot blame them for that. That's just the way the business is. But they're taking that focus. Even the CEO, the person coming in to take over Bezos' spot, is fully committed to their games division, wanting for them to have a real big win. And this could be it. And honestly, it'd be awesome, especially with the lessons that they learned from this, be able to take that into the Lord of the Rings MMO, which they're apparently also working on. But we'll have to wait and see on that. Guys, if you have any questions, you got any concerns, you got anything, let me know your thoughts about anything we covered here today, especially as it relates to New World. I'm looking forward to hearing your feedback on this video. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being awesome. I love your faces, and I hope to see you in my next video. But until then, take care. This video is sponsored by me, Ginger Prime. Hopefully you'll check out my podcast channel, Ginger Gaming Radio, which we have lots of guests, lots of great conversations, and even more highlights. Links are in the description below. Let me know what you think. Thanks.